the best versions of yourself. Because manhood is exceptionally hard, and life is hard. But how you shape yourself will determine how hard it is for you and how miserable it will be. I want everybody here who's watching this, I consider this a matter of social responsibility. I want you to pull up a chair and eliminate all the distractions, because I'm going to speak to each and every one of you as if you were my son or a student or someone I'm trying to mentor. I'm going to imagine that all of you know nothing, and we're talking from the complete ground up. I've said this many times in many different iterations on different podcasts, but I want to repeat it again. As a man, there is no easy life. If you're looking for an easy life, you should have been a girl. You made a mistake. Yep. Your life is not about being easy. Your life is not about being happy. Your life is always going to be difficult. All of the pain you feel, all of the sadness you feel, you're supposed to feel as a man, and you have two effective binary choices. You either go through the suffering and go through the trauma and go through the hardship it takes to be a man of value, or you suffer eternity as a nobody. And being invisible, I would argue, is almost worse. You can have a very stress-free life if you work in Starbucks. You don't care about the Starbucks once you clock off. You're not at work at the time. You go home, you play video games, and you exist until you die. That's stress-free, but you have to suffer being a nobody. Alternatively, you can go out there into the world, try and implement your mark on the world, work hard, try to get rich, more money, more problems. You can try and start a business, the stress of that. You can lose your girlfriend because all you're doing is working. This is a new level of stress, a new level of trauma, but at least you'll be a somebody at the end of it. There's two ways to suffer. You either suffer as to becoming a somebody, or you suffer as a perpetual and forever nobody. What did Napoleon say?
He said, glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever.
Absolutely. Glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. And when he says fleeting, that's a really good point, because everything in life is rented, especially your glory as a man. When you have a good body, it is not a good body as complete. It's not finished. You haven't completed the task. You have rented that good physical condition. You must train every day to retain it. So everything is rented. Your body, you don't just get a good body and you're done. You still have to go to the gym every day to maintain that good body. You don't just get a hot girl and it's done. You still have to work hard for her to always love you and respect you. You don't just start a business and now you're rich. No, you have to start a business and work on that business every day. If you take your eye off the business, it will fail.
Good day, my friends. It's been a minute. Been sick for like the last 10 days. It was horrible. Anyways, I am back. Here we go. Only got so much time, so here it is. I'm going to dive right in. We're going to start with oil, though, instead of Bitcoin. Here it is. Let's go. Okay, so Trump following his promises. Obviously, I said get in your short positions all along this. Look, we're all drastically in the profits. Hallelujah. Previous signal turned out to be absolutely correct. We have a double bottom. Boom. Very simple. Confirmation of the bottom. I said get in a buy position, take profit around 68 or 67.5 to 68. Expect 68. You know, I wouldn't get in now. There could be even a slight sell-off throughout the night, and then we'll see it. Most definitely. I wouldn't even doubt if we see 70. It's going to take a lot of time for these implementations of Trump policies to be implemented, to start taking effect. So I don't see oil just continuing to fall. We'll get there. Don't get me wrong. We'll get there, but not yet. So we are going to see some retracement. I'd say I'm at least 90% positive. And, you're already in the positive because of that. Hallelujah. Moving on. Oh, geez. I think the last time I spoke, I've been out of commission for a while, guys. So I think the last time I spoke, I said it was finishing a Wyckoff distribution cycle. If you don't know what that is, find another video that I gave out. And essentially, market manipulation, written by a Richard Wyckoff from the 20s, explaining how smart money works. Essentially, the trends and the way a trader feels to essentially keep you down and broke. Anyways, so pumps, we have a double top, all part of the distribution cycle. Then it starts to, so accumulation, distribution. You can line, you can line the graphs up right next to each other. They're incredible. Okay, you know what? I'll just do it right now. Why not? I'll prove my point right now as we speak. Stand by. Okay, here it is. And you can line this up to a ton of different markets. Oil will sometimes do it. Gold has been known to do it. Plenty of markets. They all follow this logic because it's a way to ensure profits for the smart money. So if you line this up right here, this is where we are with Bitcoin. and it fell. So now we're probably in the midst of, we're still distributing, but we will soon, there's Trump policies taking effect. It's going to swing in a different direction, possibly now, but we're going to have a new higher base, a higher base for accumulation. So instead of 30,000, it's probably going to be around 60,000, right? Stay with me. Stay with me. Remember this. Get that out of your way. Remember this. And here we are. Oh, come on, man. Same thing. Same thing. So what, based on this smart money logic, what can we expect? So we have the down and the pullback where we think it's going to retrace and we think it's going to hop on back to, 100,000s. No, incorrect. You lose your buy positions now and you get liquidated, so it keeps dropping. That's why I said prior to the previous video, mind you, this is like 10 days ago or so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I said, get in your short positions right there. Look, like, guys, all you need, it's like, just have this graph next to you. It's perfect. Smart money logic. You can even ask AI about it. It's incredible. And they totally talk about it. Oh, it's so fun. So fun. Get AI on your side. Anyways, long story short, short position, I think the take profit was like here though, because we're relatively safe. But anyways, now instead of the big crappy I told you so, it's just more like, where are we going to go now? Right? All right. So we got 4 hour. So say the Wyckoff logic is correct. We could see 86, back in a field of view where we think it's going to continue up. No, it's gone too far. Maybe not too far, but it will pull back enough where you think it's going to start an uptrend again. Be careful with this. This is why you always look for confirmation. So, if we are going to follow a pump, I'd say around 86 and then get in some short positions, wait for confirmation, of course, and then continue the dive down. If we're going to follow the smart money logic of the Wyckoff distribution cycle, you know what? We can even test this theory. Check this. Watch this. We can even test this. I'll test it right now in real time. Okay, this is the years that we have right now. The last bull time, or the last time, look, hold the graphs up. Same thing, accumulation, pump, double top, right? Distribute. Pulls back a lot, right? We think it's in the bull run again, right? We think it's in the bull run. No. Sells off drastically with a lower low. See what I'm getting at, guys? And then we got the accumulation, and here we are again, back up here. They do this because it works, guys. It really, really works. So, that whole idea where just hold and hold and hold, no, not for this. Yeah, like I guess you could, but nobody wants to throw money in something and just leave it for 5 years. You do actually, if you do have to pull it out at some point, let's say you get in here and you see it up here, everybody's happy, and then a year later it's down here. You're not making enough. You need to be able to recognize the symptoms of what's going to happen and pull out your money in an accurate position. At least a ballpark. You could even ballpark at 100 to 110. You still be drastic profits, right? Keep this in mind for next time because it will happen again. This is how smart money works. Moving on, running out of time. So I don't got too much time to talk about gold. Actually, that's usually my favorite one to talk about. Long story short, I think I said get in a buy position. Buy zone. Buy zone was around 2908. Take profits was around 37. We're already past that. Hallelujah. Are we going to retest 2960? Absolutely. That is 95% sure. But if you even throw it on the week timer, I don't have weeks. Okay. Well, anyways, if you throw it on the weeks, this is about to be on the weekday chart. This will be one candle, and we are going to see 3,000 at some point. You heard it here. Absolutely. Anyways, so find a nice your buy zone is 2,900 around there. I don't know why it's doing that on the screen. Your buy zone's around 2,900. You can even make another buy zone around 2,930 because we are in that bull run, and this is going to keep going up this week. Maybe probably into next week as well. So we're going to see something like this. Possibly, worst case scenario, we'll see a test, and then we'll see this. That's what's expected, guys. Anyways, I'm running out of time. Keep your portfolios cash positive. Reach out to me. As always, good luck.